7 in the morning, sausages and home fries ready for our usual Sunday brunch. A single thought washed over me, and I was frozen in awesome disbelief. I knew that I was dying only an hour ago. My husband and I had gone to the Saturday night vigil in a local parish so we could swim once more on Sunday morning before driving home. It was a cool 69 degrees and a bit overcast for any other swimmers in the camping club pool, but I hated to forego my usual water therapy to combat my multiple sclerosis. I had swum to the side for safety, calling, "You can take some dives from the board, hon. Everything's fine here." But my hold slipped and I went under. Hardly something frightening or uncommon, and I tried grabbing again and again. It was not until I realized it was impossible to come to the surface, involuntarily taking in huge gulps of water, that the thought of drowning actually occurred to me. Paradoxically, even as my adrenaline-induced flailing went on, I remember with crystal clarity my thoughts. "So, this is how it's going to end, Lord? Poor Dick, he'll feel horrible. I wonder how long it will take until I black out." The final thought, "God, will they believe him?" came like a mental thunderbolt, and I felt a great empathetic sadness for him. He would have a hard time explaining what happened. We were the only ones in the pool. Why hadn't he noticed my plight? Then, in an instant, I felt myself lifted up and turned, my mouth out of the water so I could call him. He pulled me out, putting me face down as I coughed and sputtered until all the water was out. For half an hour, I sat in the lawn chair, dazed, before we returned to the trailer nearby. Before there was a chance to tell my story, he said, "You just seem to be having a great time splashing around. I had no idea you needed me." Was it a matter of seconds, minutes? How could I tell? The only thing of which I was certain was that somehow, at a point where I was unable to keep myself from swallowing the water, my body shot up to the surface for a saving breath. Did my concern for Dick somehow change God's plans? Did God commission my guardian angel to save my life? Needless to say, there is no way of knowing the answer to these questions with objective certainty, no more than other inexplicable times in my life when spiritual and natural occurrences strangely dovetailed. But there was a chance for mature spiritual reflection. Childhood events simply stayed etched in my memory. Later on, though, I could glean the trail of some kind of intervention that surely could not be explained as being ordinary or natural. Through the years, I've come to realize that my experiences are unusual but not unheard of. Other Catholics have brushed against the supernatural, but kept it to themselves for the most part, and they are ordinary people, not saints. Such experiences, of course, are subjective and no doubt meant only for the help, edification, or enlightenment of the individual who has them.